Tara, you're my hero. No one has come by to offer me free food or tell me how beautiful I am.
Yay?
Look, don't get me wrong. All the attention was nice, but I'm relieved that it's over.
Natalia, I wanted to bring you something to make up for everyone in town falling in love.
No offense, but give it to Tara. She earned it. And I think I'm all good with your libations for a while.
Okay, well, here. Just so you know, you can use the potion you made Natalia if you feel like your relationship with someone is going too fast. You know, if you feel like you want to explore your options before settling down. Just give it to that person, and you'll cool down your relationship's progress with them, without having to ghost them for a couple days until they get the picture.
Okay, good to know. No ghosting necessary.
Handy, right?
Whew. There's nothing like a good workout carrying 2x4s to get the blood pumping.
The most exercise I got before moving here was climbing the metro stairs.
Oh, so life on the farm is definitely a change for you then. Make sure you're eating enough to keep your energy up. Should only take a day or so.
Mommy is gonna show us how to use beeswax sticks to draw on the eggs before we dye them. Isn't that cool?
We can't prank Francis anymore. He always sees right through our tricks. It's no fun.
Sebastian's been so happy since his mom came back. I wish... Forget it. It's a stupid thought anyway.
My parents don't have my address, but sometimes I'm still afraid I'll walk into my home and find them in my sitting room.
I've been thinking about expanding the town. We have the room, but I wouldn't want another Marty type shaking things up.
Francis doesn't know the answer, so I've got to ask. Are any of the magic flowers edible? And if they are, can I call dibs?
Straight up? This is just what I needed. You're the best! I hope Wesley comes to Fairhaven more often, when he can. I think it would be good for him to spend less time in Ravenwood Hollow.
I was a difficult teen for my mama, but we could always speak to each other through food. Maybe I should learn guitar to speak to Juliet the same way.
Here's some corn and carrots for your livestock feed, Marty.
Thanks. Hey, what do you think about this caption for my post? I'm very excited to welcome some new animals to Maplethorpe Ranch. Good, huh? Oh, hey, if you want to make your own feed, all you need is a grinder. You could build one in your tool shed. Not to brag, but I gained 12 followers over the past 3 days. Mm-hmm. You are looking at an up-and-coming Pix-to-Twit star.
Headcanoning him as Elon Musk, by the way.
Oh, quick! Got one! Hang on. This isn't a fish. It's some kind of recipe.
I see Patty smiling more these days. Helping your town has made her feel like she has no debt to repay, I think. And I am glad. We older Fae don't have best friends the way you speak of it. But if I did have one, she would be it.
My desire to reclaim my memory led me to building a new life here. I don't need the past to know who I am.
The Spring Fling is such an interesting tradition. So many traditions are included, but they all focus on love and renewal.
Hey, beautiful. Having a lovely day, I hope? Boop.
Seeing you and Kim fish makes my old heart happy. You're the next generation of anglers.
Sometimes I consider taking up an actual book club, but then I think to myself, when would I have the time?
I'm pining for those hot summer days.
You're a summer guy, are you?
Nah, I like the colors of fall, but people are thirstier when it's hot.
Damon's a master at his craft. I wonder if people feel the same way about the butcher shop.
Reaped, brewed, molded, spun. Faster will this work be done! Is it time for bed?
Oh, such a pretty girl.
We still have some kinks to work out, but at the end of the day, I get that Lena wasn't aiming to do me or any of our friends any harm. She just wanted to keep everyone safe. And that's such a perfectly Lena thing to do.
My dad used to send me safety pins all the time. Said they'd keep bad spirits away. Wish I had some when the malcontent mess had been going on.
Did Zephyr actually get the weather thingy working? And is there a consumer model? I could use some fail-proof weather control in here. Baking is more susceptible to humidity than you'd think.
I look at Damon and I wonder, if I had married a witch, would that have been better for the kids? They won't say it, but I know they're still upset with Antonio on some level.
My father called me a few days ago. Is it messed up that I'm still angry at him sometimes?
Definitely not. He missed out on spending time with some amazing people.
Now that I've converted Kim into a real angler, they're my best customer.
Natalia and Cameron have gone out of their way to apologize. But I can't let go of what it felt like to be so shunned by everyone. Juliet shouldn't ever have had to worry about losing another parent, even if it wasn't for very long.
Yeah, and it was kind of fucked up that the immediate first person they picked for being a witch was a Jewish woman. Kind of fucked up. But,
Angus and I love coming here on dates because Sophia gets so excited. She's like a cheerleader of love.
Spring means it's almost summer, which means it's almost peak pie season at Sophia's. I can almost taste the strawberry rhubarb.
Hey, thank you for, helping bring my mom back. I don't know what else to say.
I don't either. I have no relevant experience in this.
Yeah, it's just hard to come up with words when your whole life changes.
Natalia gives me mad weird looks whenever we pass each other. Like, is she going to eat me or she's scared of me?
Sometimes I consider taking up an actual book. I didn't know Hazel for long, but I know she'd love what you've done with the farm.
I've got something that's going to make you happy.
Oh my goodness. That's incredible. It tastes exactly the same. Oh my. That feels so much better. I can't thank you enough, Tara.
Juliet won't stop asking me when she gets to visit my real bookstore. Children aren't traditionally allowed in Ravenwood Hollow, but she's gonna wear me down before long.
Oh.
I know it wasn't easy for Wesley to dump all that potion into the wellspring, but it was right for him to make amends.
Zephyr says that now spring has arrived in the human world. It is time for romance to bloom. I don't understand. Why would you ever want to smush your lips against...
Oh, Ariel, don't put it like that.
Wesley is back to his human form, I see. Someday he might appreciate being blessed to be among the Fae, instead of fighting so hard to be human. But today is not that day.
Tara, don't tell the others, but you're my favorite patient.
I was thinking of asking Kai to teach me how to surf.
Oh, really?
Well, Kai doesn't swing by the center often, so maybe it's time I meet him where he's at.
I kept saying that Mrs. Soft was a wicked witch.
When did you say that?
All the time. I totally said it. I knew it all along.
I called Mrs. Soft a witch once for giving us too much homework, but I didn't know it was true.
Miss Miranda always tries to start a conversation with me. She's nice, but sometimes I don't know what to say back.
Also, hello there. I see a couple of people join the chat on, Twitch, it would appear. And thank you for the compliment on the outfit. It is, one of the ones I made a couple of streams ago. They did add a bunch of customization options in the last major update. Not the most recent one, but the one before that. Let me show off some of those. But yeah. Pretty rad additions they've had. We just finished a good run of it. Ah. So oh, I see. I haven't beaten it yet, though. This is the post-game. So there are inevitably going to be some spoilers for the end game of Wylde Flowers. So, please do bear that in mind. But, yeah, I finished this pretty much at the very end of the year last year. Which is pretty rare for me. I don't tend to beat games. But I did basically just kind of go full bore into this game until I had beaten it. But otherwise, it's generally pretty rare for me. Amira. She is already my wife in the game. So, yeah. As you can see, I've got a bunch of the, whirly gigs and whatnot.
Look at the head scratches.
And, that does allow you to kind of, like, once you get to this point, it's kind of like you can let them handle a bunch of the, mundane stuff. Amira is fantastic. I like Amira, Kim, and Giva personally. Shows you where my head's at. Though I understand Wesley and I understand Damon, I do not understand Cameron. Kai I also think is a cool character, but I like see him as like a fun friend kind of character, you know? Yeah, I know. I'm doing the gloaming stuff. They are a fantastic character, Kim is. Cookies picked Damon because of fries or something. Amazing. I mean, Damon's fun. Absolutely. The only people I fear are people who unironically choose Cameron. Like, his name almost literally just sounds like Kirk. Cameron. I mean, I'm not gonna pass out or anything. I'm gonna finish with the gloaming and then...
Yeah!
I just, I've been kind of teetering on the edge with it. The past couple of days in game. Which granted have just been Monday and Tuesday for this stream. Because I've kind of been running out the clock. Both days so far. Mostly streaming this ahead of my friends. Yeah, Cameron is the worst, but
Am I ready for bed?
But I respect the chaos energy of making Cameron a romanceable character. Like, it is basically just like, wow, you're really trying to have the worst possible character in the game. Also sweet. More space.
Welcome to the annual Fairhaven Spring Fling. Sophia and Angus have been working really hard on preparing special treats for everyone, so make sure to stop by their tables. Have fun!
Mayor Miranda, there's something I'd like to say, if you don't mind.
Sure, Thomas. Go right ahead.
Well, this island has been my home almost my whole life, but it hasn't really felt like home since my mom and sister moved back to Milkwater. But now, for the first time, I feel like I might have a family here of my own. Sophia, I already asked Juliet if it would be okay to ask you for your hand.
Oh, my goodness.
But now there's only one person left to ask. Sophia, I love you. Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes, of course I will.
Oh.
Oh, time to turn this into a castle full of cats, I suppose. Because this is a hidden object game now. I'm gonna lurk. I need food. Fair.
Ah, this is perfect for my incantation studies.
Also, I will say naturally that I do my best to avoid speaking over the game dialogue. Because the voice acting in this game is like the most obviously like great thing about it, in my opinion. Obviously, like there's a lot of things to love and recommend about the game, but like the voice acting is just obviously like top tier, like phenomenal. There better not be a fucking egg in the graveyard. That would be kinda... That would be pretty awful. Oh, I forgot that there's a wellspring there now, in the post-game. I mean, I never go around there, so, like, not really much point in it, but... Also, again, like, massive spoilers. At this point. This is all post-game. But, now we just gotta find the last egg. And I'm not talking about a trans person. Haha. Though I would like it if they added a trans character into the game besides Kim. That would be pretty excellent, I think. I'm gonna check it. Thank you, Studio Dry Dock, for not putting an egg in the graveyard. I knew that there wouldn't be, but still had to check. Now time to see where the hell it actually is, though. Maybe in the future they'll have character DLC. So far they've been good about keeping everything to being updates for everyone. Oh, I see it now. That was right in... That was pretty obvious. That was right out in the open, pretty much. I was just running by it too fast.
Congratulations, Sophia!
Oh, thanks. I kind of can't believe it. Juliet's been acting kind of squirrely lately, but I thought that was just Juliet being Juliet. But she was keeping this secret the whole time. Here, have some extra soup. What can I say? I want to share the love.
I'm getting remarried. Eat my soup.
Congrats, Thomas!
Thanks. I hadn't really planned to do that in front of everybody, but hey, she said yes.
It would have been pretty awful if she had said no, though, wouldn't it? Yeah, true. I think maybe adding a whole character or more, especially if they'd be romanceable, would be a bit much for a free one. Possible, but they were already kind of hinting at adding a new area with because we a little bit ago we just had
I just got word
Gloria.
Our maypole was indeed taller than Milkwaters this year. The bouquets are so lovely. I'm so proud of Violet. And I'm so glad she has a friend like you here, Tara.
we had just had Gloria say she was thinking about expanding the town, so if they were to expand the town, then obviously that would give more room for new characters, is my thought. But they could also just have the lighthouse get fixed and that be a place that someone lives at. That would be pretty cool. Imagine, like, a character who lives at the lighthouse.
Last year was hard for Sophia. I'm so pleased she's found someone who will give her some joy.
I think they're making a stand on Violet not being a romanceable character, but I don't know why. I think they just need to explain why she's not interested in Tara. Like, if she only sees Tara as a friend, which, fair. If, Violet is, as a character, straight, which, fair. If, she's actually dating someone long distance, but isn't telling anyone about it, which, I mean, fair. Like, they kind of just need to give, like, an reason for why Violet isn't interested in Tara. I guess she's supposed to be like her cousin or something. I mean, I don't think... Because there is, like, one line Violet says kind of early on where it's kind of like... not flirting, but like joke flirting. And that's why I thought she was gonna be romanceable. Hazel was her grandma figure. Yeah, so may see Tara as like a sisterly kind of figure. Like a more family than someone she wouldn't date. But they could also just give Violet like her own like person she's dating. And there are other reasons like why you could be like, well, she's bi, but she's only interested in dating men. Which, again, like, that would be a good reason to only be interested in, or not be interested in dating, like, the fact that they haven't given a reason is why I think a lot of people are, like, more, you know, miffed about it. And also the fact that there are more men, you know, romanceable men than women and non-binary people. Like, there are 4 men to 2 women and 1 non-binary person. Most likely is she's straight. Yeah, but you can't really assume it. And I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't. But again, that would be a like that is like an obvious like sapphic experience, is being interested in a woman and finding out she's straight. Pretty common. But and it is good to have representation for rejection, as far as I'm concerned. But we shall see.
Doesn't the town square look just amazing? Now that my mom's in charge, things are going to be so much better around here. Thanks again for all your help with the bouquets, Tara.
And that's the thing, like, if they had said, or if they can always add it. They've been updating the game pretty regularly. Like, they could just add a dialogue option. So far, it seems like she may be a little on the, women-loving women side, but also interested in men, possibly. So it's like, we don't know exactly. And it's only just been kind of hints here and there, like I was saying before, like, kind of jokey comments, like side comments, that you can't really base an analysis off of,
Thomas asked me if he could propose to Mom like ages ago. Oh, I've had to hold it in this whole time.
When I proposed to my Helena, I was so nervous I guzzled a pint for some liquid courage, and then almost threw up on her favorite shoes. She still said yes, though. I felt like the luckiest man alive. I bet Tommy feels the same way today.
Also, side note, like, I love the character interaction of, like, the subtle character interaction of him saying Tommy instead of Thomas. Like, no one up until now has called Thomas Tommy. Until Bruno just said it there, like, that kind of tells you a lot. Without, making it obvious that it's establishing a character interaction between the two. I like that, that's subtle.
Emmy's been giving me grief about the maple dance, but she's just jealous because I found more dyed eggs. I'm a great dancer. I just like to improvise. Miss Joshy taught us that word.
Gloria's doing a great job as mayor, don't you think? I mean, just look at this place now. She's exactly what this town needed.
So, Sophia's marrying Thomas.
good for them. Her matzo ball soup is really good. She takes care of people, and I bet he'll take care of her too.
But yeah, if I'm being honest, like, I was always gonna pick Amira, though I had assumed that Violet was an option. I was like, she's a good option if so. And then Giva came in and I'm like, yeah, Giva's also awesome, but I've already kind of settled on Amira. Just kind of the problem of introducing a romantic option, like, late into a game where, like, the whole mechanical interaction between, you know, romancing someone is spending a lot of time with them, and you've already committed so much time to someone else that it's like, what are you really gonna, drop everything and be like, well, I guess I'm with Giva now. Like, it works if someone wasn't interested in Amira, or if they already knew Amira, or already knew that Giva was going to be a character.
I am so happy for Thomas and Sophia. I hope they're really happy together.
This place looks great. You and Violet crushed it. Giacomo was my friend, but so was Thomas. And honestly, I think he would have been happy about this. He loved Sophia so much. He would have wanted her to have someone.
Or another option I completely forgot is she could just be aromantic, which would be awesome. Like, I've already asked them if they were considering having, like, a romantic representation or something. But and considering the fact that the developers are pretty ahead of the curve in a lot of ways, for what they're doing here, I think I wouldn't be surprised if they, didn't pull the trigger on something like that, but again, can't really assume things like that.
Hot cross buns, hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Well, okay, they're more than a penny, but my bakery has to make my margarines.
Oh, Angus.
But you get extra because you helped. I can't believe Sophia and Thomas are engaged. Ooh, I wonder if they'll let me make their cake.
Now, what if I gift you back the hot cross buns? That would be mean. Immediately just like, hey, how about I, give you a nice gift today on this spring fling? The thing that you just gifted me. Like, I would love it if there was, like, an interaction when you did something like that in the game. Or, like, even worse, selling it back to them later.
Kinda feels like love is in the air here. It almost makes me wonder if I might meet someone. This is really messing with my hard-earned cynicism.
Also, quick spoiler, feel free to mute the audio for, like, a minute or so. If you don't want this interaction spoiled. But with, an interesting thing with Kim and Amira is that if you don't date either of them, they will date each other, which I like. I like that the characters have lives beyond you.
Sophia's matzo ball soup could have come straight from a diner back in the city. It's making me a little homesick, not gonna lie.
Oh, another wedding. Maybe they'll get married on the beach by Thomas's farm. It would be so epic if they declared their love with waves crashing in the background.
Yeah, and it's cool representation to you know, because a lot of the times people will be like, kind of assuming that, you know, sapphic women aren't ever interested in non-binary people, and it's like a lot of lesbians are open to it. Which, Amira, I believe, is canonically lesbian. As is, Giva. Though I would like to see, if they're going to add more women as romantic options, I would like to see one. Or at least a couple who are, M-spec. So, like, bisexual, pan, omni, polysexual if we're getting frisky.
Is it too much to ask for my kids to do the maypole dance one time without grumbling? I can't get a good photo if they're just pouting the whole time.
If I ever do a second playthrough of Wylde Flowers, I will go with Amira, I will say. Next. But I'm still, you know, matriculating through this playthrough.
Mom and Violet have been stressing over this party for weeks, but I gotta admit, it looks pretty cool. And Juliet's getting a new stepdad. I wonder if that's weird for her.
Yeah, I love Amira as a character as well. I think pretty much all of the characters are really interesting in their own ways. Like, even Cameron here is a character I love to hate. I'm not at the point where I hate to love him, because, no, I don't. I did kind of wish that Sophia was an option, but I like the tragic aspect too. Yes, I would also like an older, you know, because, again, that's not something you see much. And Sophia's very, very likable. But now, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, this is gonna be completely untenable. But what about Vanessa? Like, that would be very funny. Who's the OTP? One true pairing. I had to look that up because I'm so used to it being one-time password. Because I used to work at a place where we had to give people one-time passwords. I mean, one true for me is still Amira, regardless, like, because she's the first character that you meet that's, like, immediately interested in you, and it's just, like, she is not subtle about it. But yeah, like, Vanessa would be very funny as an option. Like, why can't the gay ladies have our, you know, alternative to Cameron, right? Like the women who like men get to have their, completely, like, asshole character. But we don't get to indulge in our, you know, inner chaos goblin, you know?
Hey, do you think there's any chance Thomas and Sophia might want to have their wedding in the Consciousness Center?
Nope. Not even a little bit of a chance.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, again, you did help organize a witch hunt against the only Jewish woman in town immediately. Like, again, I don't think we can stress enough how genuinely awful that is. and genuinely reprehensible. Like, Natalia had, you know, literally been possessed at the time. Cameron, though, is just a shithead. Like, literally, like, sir, you do realize that is completely anti-Semitic. Like, oh, you know who's the evil witch? You know, the Jewish lady. Like, never mind, like, the history of, you know, people accusing Jewish people of being witches and warlocks and shit. Like, good God. Like, also the fact that she's a single mother who's been through so much already. Like, you absolute dickhead. You know?
Ah, this is all so charming. And have you tried Angus's hot cross buns? They would be just perfect with a hot cuppa.
But yes, I would love to see Vanessa come back and then, her being a romantic option. I think that would be very funny, very evil, and I would love to see it.
Enjoying the spring fling, Shelby?
Sophia made soup. What's not to enjoy?
Mom and Mayor Miranda made us do the maypole dance. Ugh.
What? It looks nice.
It looks nice now. Finn somehow got himself woven into the maypole on our first try. That boy can't follow dance moves to save his life.
I do like that Vanessa's character arc is that she girl bossed too close to the sun, like, almost literally. Down to the note of, that being a character arc. I think that's very funny. Also, why am I trying to go over there? I didn't even realize this was a fishing option. Or fishing location. Until just now.
Oh, yes!
Phenomenal. And yes, I am saving the best for last, obviously.
Moosh, it's hard to believe that a year ago we had only just met. This is all so romantic.
Aww, I'm glad you like it.
I was feeling blue because I can't visit my family for Nowruz this year. But this is such a lovely celebration, Tara.
Yay, we filled up our heart again. Woo. I do like that they added another layer of it once you know, tie the knit.
Am I sure I'm done with the spring fling?
I've done literally everything yet, so yes, I have. Made sure that I'm all done there. And... there are some, like, user experience elements of the game that I think could do with polishing up, like stuff like that. Where it's like, was there anything else I could do there? No. Why have that be a question? Hello? Let me interact with the whirligig, please. Holy bursh. Alright, new friend, I gotta turn in for the night. It was great to see someone playing post-game. I'll try to catch you soon again soon. Cheers! Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest, and I'll catch you later, I suppose. Or see you when I see you is probably a more apropos thing to say, but... Alas. Time to move all of this stuff around. Now I will not be struggling to actually be able to interact with the thing I want to interact with at a given time. Excellent. Let's have, like, sections of the place, so, like, this will be, like, the, this will be, like, the, clothing area, that kind of thing. I think that's probably a wise decision. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite of the, you know, cozy games, as we call them. Just generally, also, side note, I will say I did receive a review code for this game from the developers directly, before it came out, so... Disclosure... I see. You know, I know some people who would like to see this one, so I will do that next. That will be the next one I go for. Okay. Let's actually move... that. And... honestly could do with more. Feed mill... oh, I need ingots. Not had to worry about ingots in forever, to be honest. Also, let's do some photo mode stuff, I think. This one's cute. Let's do this one. No. Better pose. Such as... yeah, that... let's see. That's a better pose, I think. In terms of one I have not already done. Yeah, let's have this be, like a 1950s horror movie background, I guess. I don't know. That gag doesn't really work, but alas. I am, as always, better at bantering than I am just riffing off. Seriously, like, I promise y'all, my shit with Dan, my friend, Dan, is some of, like, the funniest fucking shit I've ever said sometimes. Like, genuinely. I've rewatched some of the stuff and it's just like, I am actually laughing my ass off. Which, granted, I am obviously incredibly biased, but I still think, you know, very fun.
Novice, herbalist, come closer. Your heroism during the search for Juliet, the rescue of Gloria, and the battle with Vanessa proved something clearly. You are both ready to be promoted beyond novice and herbalist.
Holy shit.
Violet, stand in the circle. Violet, you will be charged with maintaining the glamour around the stones and making sure the wellspring is protected. Do you accept these responsibilities?
I do.
Then step out of the circle. Guardian. Now, Novice, enter the circle. Terra, you have grown your connection to the Earth this past year. You will now take on the responsibility that was once your grandmother's before you. You shall be in charge of deciding when it is time for our coven to perform our ritual to turn the season. Do you accept this responsibility?
I do.
Then step out of the circle. Keeper of the Wheel. Wait, there's one more. Initiate. Enter the circle. You joined us in a moment of great need and showed great bravery in the forest and the battle with Vanessa. You shall now be known as Novice.
Wow. I don't know what to say. I never wanted to be a witch, but I thank all of you for welcoming me here.
Aw, yay!
Well done.
To be honest, is it just me, or does Novice seem worse than Initiate? Despite the fact that it obviously isn't. But also, like, damn, that fucking cut. That cut on the back of this dress is amazing.
Are you ready to take on your new responsibility as Keeper of the Wheel?
Yes. I think so.
You will now be in charge of determining when the seasons change. You will need to brew Spirit Flame each time we turn the wheel.
Sure. No prob.
And craft the appropriate incantation for the upcoming season.
Got it.
Make the right offerings to the wellspring so that we have enough magic to perform our ritual.
Fair enough.
And upgrade your wand to be the one to cast the incantation from the altar.
And there it is. I knew it couldn't be that easy.
When you are ready, come to me to begin the turning of the season.
Hell yeah, upgrading the wands. Will it allow me to not have to do the roots every time anymore? I was hoping that would be the case with the last wand upgrade, but that was not the case whatsoever. I also just wish that these, like, of all the things in terms of UI, or user experience rather, UX, why are these plots not next to each other? I got this watering can upgrade and I don't even use it ever. Like the fact that it can get all neighboring plots. Because the only place I use it at doesn't allow me to. Like, that is... Just take this one, put it here, like, put it in between these two, make them all, like, consecutive. Like, why not do that? Like, that's genuinely bad design. Which, I'm not saying to be mean or anything, obviously. I love the game. I just think that... Like, it's those little touches that I think this game's kind of missing out on, and could be improved. I'm criticizing it because I think, I want the game to be better, of course. And, obviously, they sent me the game literally for the purposes of criticizing it. So, it's like those little touches where I think the game
I don't have any bait.
Damn it. Again, that's another one of those things, because it's like, especially with the fishing whirly gig, like, It's kind of annoying. Where, like, you basically give all of your bait, and then if you take any of the fish from the fishing whirly gig, it then defaults to it having 0 bait. I believe. Which I think is, again, also just kind of... just pretty obviously bad design. But again, like, not unforgivable, obviously, like... I've put, like, maybe 60 hours into the game at this point. So... obviously, I love the hell out of it. I don't play games this long if I hate them. I barely play them past the hour mark if I hate them, generally. So... like, I don't even have time for games that I hate, honestly. Like... to those unfamiliar with, like, me and my Steam library, like, genuinely, I have, like, over 6,000 games on Steam alone. Like, I do not have time for things that I hate. And that, I think, has helped a lot personally, because I don't waste my time with stuff I hate. And it means I'm focusing on, like, positivity, which I like. I don't get burned out as easily, personally, because of that. Silence Bell. I'm trying to pet my chickens. I do want to name one of my chickens. Yes, I know, game. I'm going to bed.
What a long day.
I've already booped Amira, so yes.
Morning, Francis. What's up?
Angus's ears, that's what.
Huh?
We woke up this morning and, just follow me.
Tara, please tell me you can explain what's happening.
I wish I could, Angus, but this is a new one for me. Does anyone else have these bunny ears?
Nope. It's just the 3 of us.
Oh, I
and
know
we
exactly
only have
why.
one thing in common.
Natalia, I can assure you that no one in the Coven did this to you as retaliation for the trials last year.
Yeah, come on, Natalia. Lena and Francis wouldn't have done this to their own husbands.
We'll get to the bottom of this, believe me. Tara, can you talk to the townspeople and the residents of Ravenwood Hollow to find out if anyone has seen anything unusual?
I'll hop right to it.
I mean, it might be Ariel.
And in the meantime, I think I have a potion recipe that should return these 3 to their usual selves. I'll see if I can find it.
Also, there are plenty of people who would pay good money to have bunny ears. What the hell are you people complaining about, honestly?
Tara, I'll have that potion recipe for you as soon as I can. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting a key ingredient.
I hope Amira finishes up that potion soon. Angus's bunny ears keep smashing me in the face when I'm sleeping. I know it's not his fault, but my allergies are going haywire.
Okay, allergies, that's a good reason. But also... again... I like the bunny ears.
So, Angus, did you do or see anything unusual the night before you woke up with the bunny ears?
No, I just went to the spring fling like everybody else. I had some of my hot cross buns, some of Sophia's soup, one of those dyed eggs.
Wait, you ate one of the dyed eggs?
Why not? Francis is always on my case to eat more protein.
Fascinating.
Check in with as many people as you can, Tara. Someone must have seen something.
The dyed eggs would make sense.
Tara, I'm glad you're here too. Violet, it looks like I need a wedding dress.
I'm already on it. I've been sketching up a few ideas. What do you think of this one?
Oh my goodness, it's perfect.
How much time do I have? I still need to get some silk and some pearls for the bodice.
Oh, we haven't quite set a date yet. We're going to have one celebration here and then another traditional ceremony with Thomas's family in Milkwater.
I could help you get some silk and pearls.
Tara, you would do that?
Tara's the best, and you're going to be the most beautiful bride. I don't mind traveling in the body of my familiar, but I would not be down for bunny ears. They would totally ruin my hair.
Okay, yes, that's also a good reason, but also have you considered that they're bunny ears? I'm honestly just joking around with it, obviously. I don't really need to worry about doing special requests for the money because I've done the fish sticks exploit.
Finn, you wouldn't know anything about bunny ears on Angus, Natalia, and Parker, would you?
Please! You think I would prank my own dad like that?
Maybe. You did freeze his pants last winter.
Yeah, but that was funny. I mean, this is also funny. But Mom's already given me the 3rd degree. It wasn't me.
So, about the folks in town with bunny ears.
I know my brother and I have, shall we say, a reputation for pulling pranks.
We shall.
But come on, Miss Tara. You gotta know this one is way above our pay grade.
Emmy, I am begging you. Put down the business books and, play a video game sometimes.
Oh, I do. I'm a level 56 in Juice Stand Tycoon.
Oh no. Oh no. That's Venture Tycoon, but for... Well... I was gonna say... the rip-off of it, but Venture Tycoon is already... Adventure Tycoon, or whatever it's called, is already a rip-off of Cookie Clicker. It's just a bad one.
Do you know how Natalia and the others got bunny ears, Juliet?
No, and if I did know who did it, I wouldn't rat them out. Giva was teaching us the other day about how the word karma is always used incorrectly. So, I'll just say this. She had it coming. They all did.
I mean, yes, they did. Duh. Why would you ask... Why would you expect her, of all people, to out someone who, trolled those 3 in particular?
I thought about sending some samples of fur from Natalia's ear to my friend who's a zoologist, but just thinking about how to explain this to him gave me a headache. This is really far out of my area of expertise, I'm afraid.
Yeah, of all the people who wouldn't be able to answer that, Giva obviously would not.
And who is this stranger who is gracing me with her presence? Is this my wife?
Cut it out, Parker.
Come on, Lena, I'm just teasing. You work too hard. The shop, the kids, visiting your dad in Milkwater. At least you should take time to hang out with your friends like this lovely lady. Am I right, Tara?
Well, thank you for calling me a lovely lady, and also every dialogue is infinitely funnier with the bunny ears. Am I right, Tara? He looks to me, his bunny ear flopping down to the side. It's complicated. I mean... Also, he just keeps nodding his head. This is amazing. He could be stuck in this forever if I wanted to. In this torture of having the bunny ears slowly flopping around. I'm trying to think of, like, none of these are good options. They're all completely meaningless, but, it's complicated must be, like, the most meaningless of them all. This is the only one that I feel is, like, actually saying something, so why not?
I think Parker's right. You should take more time to yourself, Lena.
I would if I could. But then who would run the store, or make the kids lunch, or you two just don't get it. You know, I wish I had more time to spend with my friends. Really, I do, Parker. But then, I really don't have that many close friends anymore. I haven't done the best job keeping up with people. I am glad you moved back, Tara. It's been so nice rekindling our old friendship. I have to admit, I'm surprised by how well Parker's taking this. He even read the kids' Peter Rabbit last night. He's got a sense of humor, that's for sure.
How you doing, Parker? See anything weird the night before you got the bunny ears?
No, it was a pretty typical spring fling. Kids did the maypole dance, they made dyed eggs with Lena. I even ate one of them. Tasted just like a regular egg. I wish I had something more useful to offer you. I really do.
Again, it's because they ate the eggs, obviously. What is a propagation shed? We're growing seeds instead of crops. I don't need that. Oh no. Oh no, I need iron ingots and glass. No, I need to actually go and do all of the stuff I've been ignoring. No. Why isn't Gloria... That's something I will say also, is the game kind of ignores that Gloria exists at times. And no, Natalia's not even open, so I can't even do the ingots. Curse you.
Kim, have you seen anything unusual lately?
You mean other than the mayor's wife floating in front of the mansion while trying to take over the town? Like half the town coming out as witches? The revelation that there is a hidden realm nearby where a fairy, werewolf, goblin, and Kurapira live? And the realization that 3 of my neighbors were possessed by some kind of malignant spirits? No. Nothing out of the ordinary around here.
Thank you so much, Kim. Truly and honestly. Amazing, amazing performance for them. Marty, you bastard. Get back over to your farm so I can pick up your livestock. Marty. Diet Cameron. Let's actually see if I can actually do the mailbox thing for... Nope, the... Oh. That would explain it. I was in the right place already. She just wants me to deliver him her letter.
Thomas, I've cooked you up a love note from Sophia.
Get over here, small child, answer my question.
Mom's already done the Grand Inquisition at our house, Tara. And unlike some people, I haven't even been initiated into the coven yet, so it definitely wasn't me. It's always fun watching Violet squirm under Mom's stare, I gotta admit.
I delivered your card to Thomas, Sophia.
Oh, thanks. Thomas doesn't really go for long conversations about our feelings, so I thought a card might be the way to go.
Yeah, especially not after, proposing to you in public, you know.
Do you think anyone could have tampered with your matzo ball soup while it was simmering? Maybe slipped in a potion?
Absolutely not. And if they did, we'd all have bunny ears, right?
Bulletproof reasoning. The bunny-proof mystery continues.
Oh, this whole bunny ear thing is kind of a bummer, huh? Like just when everything on the island was starting to feel chill. I hope nothing else like this happens. My balance on my board would be totally out of whack if I suddenly got a tail or something.
First of all, why are you commiserating over bunny ears? I for one think they're delightful, and I stand by that. This is something that the game could also do from a user experience perspective. Like, it's a bit too difficult to, and also, why can't you sell a max if they're under 10? That doesn't make any sense either. Like, having it to where you can, always do this fast forward, like, button press would just make it so much easier on controller, for instance. Which you can't do if you're on controller, it doesn't actually let you. Time to have more infinite money, I suppose.
Have you seen those bunny ears on Angus? For a moment, I thought I'd fallen off the wagon and right onto my head. I'm glad my boy's not Maya anymore, I'll tell you that. He'd be in a state if it happened to him.
I love Bruno's voice acting so much.
Damon, you know what I'm going to ask.
It wasn't me this time, I swear. I mean, I kinda wish it was. Talk about raising the prank bar. I'm never gonna be able to top this one.
I mean, you could totally do the same thing. It would. I think it would be pretty funny. Why don't you do it to, like,
I don't have any bait.
Everyone in town, maybe? That would be pretty cool, I think. Let's just do 200, why not? Getting that to 200. And then 200. There we are. And you can't see my mouse cursor because I'm not a heathen who allows, you know, viewers to see the mouse cursor.
Oh, come on!
Virus. Or rather, I assure you, I did have my mouse cursor there. And back over here so that we can get the, whatchamacallit, the fish sticks exploit going to the next level. And by next level, I mean, had I known about the fish sticks exploit sooner, I could have been doing this for far longer. Oh, wait. Did they... Did they actually do it to where... Oh my god, did they nerf... Oh, Can we please just have, like... Can I not actually do it with the ones I have currently? I've got a lot of fish, so... Let's see... The flounder, sturgeon, tuna, sardine, whiting... I thought that they maybe nerfed it, but it looks like they haven't, actually. I mean, I'm not seeing the sturgeon here. But maybe I'm just going by it too fast. What, tuna? I thought they had maybe nerfed it to where it was only that you can do it with the higher value fish. But it doesn't look like that's the case. Looks like you can just keep doing it as before. But it's kind of difficult to see because it used to default it to where it was whichever ones you had. Sole, snapper, catfish, carp. I'm not seeing some of these in the fish. I'm not seeing some of these in the fish sticks options. Regardless, it does seem that they've made it more tedious, which I don't understand why. That doesn't make any sense, honestly. Like, why doesn't it just default it to the ones that you have? Yeah, like, there's definitely some of these that just aren't showing as options for some reason. Which is a bit annoying. I'll have to look into that to see if there actually has been like a nerf with it intentionally, or if things are just being weird with it. But I do like having the exploit personally, just because it does make the it does allow you to focus during the end game on the stuff that matters, you know, like being able to get closer to the characters that you like, that kind of thing. So I definitely preferred if they kept it. I mean, it's definitely an exploit, but still, I like it as one. But like they know it, obviously. Like, they've shared memes about it and whatnot. But Essence of Charm. I'm kind of going mad with this because, like, what's the one that I'm missing? Because it's showing that there are 3. But it's not actually... I'm not seeing these 3. Surely it must be some of the ones I have in my inventory. Oh, Snapper. That's one. Chad. This is riveting gameplay, by the way, I know. Oh, Studfish? Studfish, rather. Okay, that's one. But what are these other 3? I don't understand. Because there are 3 pips, which says to me that there should be... Oh. Here are some of them. Catfish. Okay, I see. The game randomizes it somewhat, it seems. The order of them. Which again, don't understand. Like I think it was kind of fine before when it defaulted to the ones that you actually have in your inventory as the top ones. Like, that was definitely something that the game had. I don't understand why they would change that. And the game's definitely showing that there are options there. I'm not wrong on that. So I apologize if that was boring to an extent. Oh, geez, that 7? 7 fish? That's a bit too much. I did say that I would go for this one. Black silk thread. And then purple cloth. And then I suppose
Reaped, brewed, molded, spun. Faster will this work be done.
Yellow silk. Let's see about that. And don't really have anything in mind next. Oh god. That was a bit of a visual error there. So yeah, we'll probably go for another hour or so approximately. And I do wish that there was something easier with this gloaming stuff. Instead of having to go to 3 separate areas every day. Or more likely every night. Just so that there's more time for the stuff to fully go through and reset. Or for things to have time to go through like the whatchamacallit, like basically just the time that it takes for it to finish getting ready for you to harvest, I guess. I don't know what you would say for like the tree sap, for instance, for that, but I guess just waiting for the timers. Again, this bit, I don't like having to consistently do that. It's just tedious for no purpose. Like, it doesn't add anything interesting to the gameplay. It's just, well, you get to eat a bunch of your magic, even though like I've already gotten like all of these wand upgrades, but not a single one of them gives you more like magic or makes those these root sections take less of your magic. I'm a powerful witch, and yet using one blast of my wand takes up like 1/10 of my magic reservoir. Is kind of weird, in my opinion. Like, I don't think that bleh. I'm fumbling the word, meshes particularly well. But, again, it's like these little bits. Like, I wouldn't say that they're nitpicks, per se, because they do kind of add up. They're more akin to paper cuts, I would say. But I wouldn't say it's like a death by 1,000 paper cuts kind of thing or anything like that. The game is still fantastic overall. It's just like, it's those little bits, you know? Where it's just like, come on, this is just a bit tedious. Like, that's the thing that's holding this game back from, like, me just being unequivocally being like, this is, like, one of the greatest games I've ever played, which I think it's pretty close there. But I digress. Also, a strawberry for your chuckles. I don't think you're actually supposed to feed chickens strawberries, but I'm a rebel. Not the kind of rebel that feeds animals stuff that they're not supposed to eat, actually, in real life, but regardless. A rebel all the same. I did it in a video game. How dare you ding dong me while I'm trying to pet Nimbus the sheep. There aren't enough hours in the day, my friends.
Hey, Planty. Water some plants for me today?
Should I go to bed?
I mean, yeah, it's midnight. Both in-game and in real life.
Morning, Thomas.
Morning. I've been thinking about how Hazel always seemed to know to harvest her crops right before the seasons changed. I always thought she just had a nose for it. But now, I think your coven might have something to do with that.
We might.
Yeah, I figured. I don't want to know how. Just give me a heads up before you do whatever it is you do. Don't want my crops to wilt because I didn't get them out of the ground in time.
I will, Thomas. I promise.
No farmer I know is fond of rabbits. They'll ruin a whole crop one nibble at a time. Still, I wouldn't put bunny ears on my worst enemy. These are strange times, Tara.
Listen here, how dare you make fun of bunny farmers?
Hey, Woody.
Chop chop.
What have bunny farmers ever done to you, Thomas? That's right, nothing. So, side note, Bugs Bunny is canonically gender fluid. You're welcome for enlightening you on that if you didn't already know. And, you're welcome for reminding you if you did already know. Haha. And...
Oh, such a good cat.
Thank you for the bone, Chub, and Cricket, my dear feline friend. Aw, she's got bunny ears.
Did you see anything strange the night before the ears appeared, Natalia?
Nope. Seemed like any other fling. Maypole, hot cross buns. I did grab some of the lighter dyed eggs the kids didn't want. Thought I could jazz them up a bit and make pasanki, but I ended up eating them when I was craving a midnight snack.
I mean, we've already got the answer here, that they ate the eggs. They ate the eggs, and then became bunny. Also, do I have a glass kiln still? Or did I kill it when I was like, I don't actually need glass anymore? I do not have a glass kiln anymore. Evidently. Do it faster. I need 30 of them. At least for one thing. And then like another 30 for another thing. I guess I've just gotta get 2 glass kilns. And then go every 4 hours to get them changed. Let's just actually get like a bunch of ingots. They're multi-purpose. Some cheese? Why not? Feed mill. And another glass kiln. And I need more mandrakes, so I guess to Ravenwood we go. And you better give me like $1 million for that, Ariel. 380 is not $1 million, I apologize. You are sent into the void. Request. I have no need for you.
Ah, Witchling. You're hoping I might shed some light on this bunny ear enchantment, yes?
Well, do you know anything?
I do not. This sort of mischief can usually be traced back to Ariel, but he says he's innocent. And this time I believe him.
I mean, that would be a him thing to do, though. Mandrakes, I do need that. Levitation potions, sure, why not? Just give me the whole shop, honestly, like, I can use all of it. I do hope that the game tells you which ones you haven't done. I would assume Shelby.
Oh, don't give me that look, Dara. I heard all about this bunny ear business and I had nothing to do with it.
Really?
No way. It's an honor to be gifted with the ability to hear like one of our rabbit friends. Few humans are worthy of it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, he definitely didn't do it this time then.
So it turns out there is something more humiliating than being turned into a werewolf every night. Who would have guessed? I heard Violet opened a new boutique in town, so I stopped by to see if she might offer tailoring services. But she's overwhelmed with orders for her new designs already.
I might be able to help. You need something hemmed?
Well, this is awkward, but my extended period of transformation has ruined the backs of my favorite trousers. I was hoping Violet could repair them now that I'm spending less time in werewolf form.
I've got a sewing machine. I could fix them for you.
Really? You would do that? That would be wonderful. It's so hard to be smartly dressed and part Fae.
Unless you're Perry.
Yeah, unless you're Perry.
I forgot that Wesley's shop is useless. After a certain point, basically.
Zephyr! Any chance you've been tinkering with a new gadget that may have, I don't know, given 3 people bunny ears?
What? Nah, the only thing I was doing the night of the spring fling was eating my weight in those hot cross buns. I was so stuffed, I barely had energy to zap myself home.
Oh yeah, Marty, Shelby, and then... What else have I not spoken to? Maybe it's just those 2. Oh, Cameron, probably. It is not just those two. Not give a... Let's not give who else? It's Shelby, Marty... Who am I forgetting as? Another person I haven't spoken to. It didn't let me speak to Gloria about it.
Sebastian didn't want to do the maypole dance at the fling, which makes me wish I had taken more pics of him doing it as a kid.
Not Sebastian. None of these, because I already spoke with them about it. It's not Kim, not Damon, it's not Kai. Oh yeah, it's Cameron, Marty, and Shelby. I already thought of Cameron, but then I Jedi mind tricked him out of my head as one of the people. I guess. Okay.
Did you help Violet with the fling flowers? They were gorgeous.
I think I noticed Cupid's arrow flying around quite a bit during the fling. Maybe next year there'll be a new engagement.
The fling's my favorite fest. Celebrating love is always my speed.
I noticed Juliet staring at Sebastian during the fling. I think she has a bit of a crush.
Hello there, Rebel Blade. And yes, I did just do the fish sticks exploit again there. For $8,000.
Fling's kinda lame if you don't have a date. Everyone's goo-goo-eyed at each other while I'm just there for the buns.
Have you considered that you're there for the buns, though?
I've been working up the courage to ask Natalia out on a date, but now probably wouldn't be the time, right?
Right.
Yeah. I figured.
Sometimes, you know, the less romantic stuff is, you know, pretty awesome.
Parker has been using my herb hanger to make dried flower arrangements. They're lovely, but an errant petal mixed in with my coriander could throw off my potions. Hi, Tara. Yeah, I'm just doing inventory. Can you tell me how many cans of sardines are over there by you?
Sure thing. Looks like 3?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I'm just so distracted. Parker and we can't seem to communicate very well lately. I don't mean to pry, but your fiancé left, right? Do you have any idea why?
Yeah, Lena is the High Priestess. Spoiler for something that comes up like quite often in the. Also, what animation is Lena doing right now? I'm trying to think of which one of these would fit. To be honest, I thought it was Vanessa that was the High Priestess because I completely forgot that Lena existed. I'm trying to think of this. Which one would be most apropos for me? I guess this, but it would be more like one of us kept more secret.
We kept too many secrets from each other. It was like we were afraid to be our real selves. And then when the truth came out, it was too late.
Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Honesty is so important. I'm sorry, I should go back to the inventory. I love Parker. I hope this tough time we're going through is just a temporary blip. Thanks for listening. And it means a lot to me that you trust me enough to share your personal story.
The thing is that at that time, like, Vanessa did say a bunch of stuff where it was, like, her hinting at stuff, which, major spoilers. Please mute the audio for, like, 30 seconds if you don't want to hear them. But that the game then, like, eventually does confirm she is a witch. Which is...
Do you think someone's gonna get engaged at the end of every festival now? My money's on Kim and Amira. What about you? Things getting serious? My money's on Natalia and Marty. Maybe Otto and Vanessa will come back and have that vow renewal we always wanted.
Violet!
What? I like weddings, okay?
Okay, Violet, so a couple things. Amira's already taken. 2, Amira is already taken. And 3, Amira is already taken. But, no, I don't actually need any gold right now. Like, that makes sense when Kim is dating Amira, but not when... I mean, of course, like, if they wanted to have, like, a polykill or whatever, sure, why not? But, like, no. That is not the case in this case.
I like the spring fling. Us old married couples need to be reminded of that first blush of romance.
Francis, you're not old.
Maybe, but we met when we were in college. Angus locked me down quick. My man knew a good thing when he saw it.
But it's like, why would you say that when my character is already married to Amira is kind of questionable. I guess they didn't have something in there to stop that. I'm currently working on the boutique mission, waiting for cotton to grow and trying my damnedest to get the silver ore, but haven't run into it. Yeah, you have to get to, like, the lower parts of the mine and get your, axe. Your pickaxe, rather. All, upgraded.
I'll have to convince Lena to make some space on her spice hanger soon. I want to dry a couple stems out of those gorgeous bouquets before they get to wilting.
I forget when you start getting the silver ore because I haven't had to go into the mines at all. Because I have the mining whirly gig. Who does it for me. And then I just occasionally will get the ore and then give it some gemstones to get it back into mining. I should maybe go into the mines just to visit at some point, but... Yeah, the whirly gigs make the game just... You can focus so much more on, like, the dialogue and everything instead of having, like, well, for 3 days I'm just gonna be in the mines.
I think I'm getting too old for fling. I don't have anyone to go with anymore.
My young ma'am, you did just see, like, 2 40-something-year-olds get engaged at the fling, did you not? I mean, I do like the mining in the game, it's just also I don't like the controls on PC sometimes with it. If you're trying to either play one-handed or on controller. Because if you're trying to just play on keyboard, well, not one-handed, but if you're trying to play on keyboard, then it's pretty tedious. And I don't know how it is on Switch, but the controls on PC can be a bit questionable sometimes.
There's deeper secrets to our connection to the wellspring. It's time for you to learn them.
If there's one thing magic's taught me, it's that secrets are kind of never-ending.
In order to turn the wheel, the wellspring demands offerings to build the necessary strength. And before you ask, it chooses random items every year. None of us know why.
You sure no one knows why?
Not that I know of. When you've satisfied the wellspring, talk to the High Priestess before you actually turn the wheel.
Sounds reasonable. I'm so excited to officially start my duties as Keeper of the Wheel.
Also, don't pay attention, you're gonna see all of the, the Coven members. But, yeah, the game, I will say, I do like the explanations for that stuff. And this is the worst part of the game, is going into the gloaming and then doing these little bits. I'm playing on the Switch, it's mostly just annoying that it picks the one I'm not going for when mining. Yeah, it's the same thing on... unless you use a mouse on PC. It's the same kind of thing where it'll do the same problem. It's even more annoying. Well, they've kind of fixed it a bit with the new update. New update is when you're in the when you're in your shack and trying to pick one thing that you're trying to fiddle with, and then the game's like, I think you wanted to check the glass kiln? And it's like, no, I was trying to get my silkworms. That's actually why I got rid of the glass kilns for a while. Got that. Oh shit. And... oh yeah. This game's got style. I keep accidentally picking my flowers. Took forever to make honey. Yeah, that's... I will give you some advice with that, is setting all of your flowers to just be... well, actually, if you're in the early parts of the game, you may not have gotten the second plot yet. So never mind that, but... let me see this. But yeah, once you get to having like a second plot, having just a dedicated section just for the plants, or for the flowers, is definitely a good idea. I don't like having to manually do that. This is the one annoying part of the whirly gigs, is the fishing one. Because if you try taking all... Oh, they changed it so that it only takes the stuff that... Interesting. It used to take everything and just leave it with you having nothing. Which was annoying as hell.
Another year, another beautiful celebration of renewal. Happy fling and no ruse, Moosh.
Oh, we can go on a date?
Love, it's been so nice out lately. Why don't we go for a picnic in the forest?
We must be telepathically linked, Moosh. I was going to ask the same.
Let's do it at midnight. Also, Shelby in the background just dawdling around.
I love building new family traditions with you, like these picnics. You're my family now, and I want to write a new story with you.
Anyways, beautiful moment aside, let's go make some... let's go make some more fish fingers, I mean. Cause that's where my head's at. Why is this tedious? Oh, my bird. Just let me automatically go to the ones I actually have options for, game. You used to do that. Why are you burying them in all of these ones I don't have? You're doing it again, you're just randomizing them. Why are you making this so much more tedious? I don't understand. Seriously, like, the fish fingers are like... I neglected them for far too long, like, they are so good. And then the game just does this update where it just hides them. Like, all of the fish. And makes it so much more tedious to actually get them made. Like, I literally just had one, like, two of the ones I had in a row, and then the game just buries them at the very bottom. And I don't remember which... Catfish, perch, and then the game is gonna bury them again. Because why not? Like, look at this. This is so tedious. So, to make a decent profit, how much wheat should I buy and how much bait? I've been having a hard time keeping up with it. So, really, you want as much wheat as you're getting fish at a given time. Because if you see, it's 1-to-1. So as long as you have as much wheat as you have fish, you can do the fish fingers exploit.
Is it time for bed?
Personally, I just buy like a ton of wheat from Lena, and then I but I have the fishing whirly gig, so I can do that and just because I've gotten to that point where like everything just makes, you know, everything just kind of feeds into everything else.
Hey, fishy. Go fish. Hey, Feedy. Get to it.
Yeah, I seem to go broke before I can do anything, lol. Yeah, that's what I was doing until I started doing the fish fingers. And then as soon as I did that, everything skyrocketed. Like, I cannot overstate just how powerful they are. Like, they are so good. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, basically what I would do is I would get the... If you're having troubles with it, I would just stack up on wheat, because it's not like fishing costs you any gold. And then once you get up a decent stock of it, just going through and getting like a ton of it and then selling it to Sophia. Just keeping it straightforward, you know. I think that would be for the best in terms of advice. Is just, you know, getting a ton of wheat so that, or a ton of flour actually. Because it's gotta be flour, and if you're going through wheat, that takes way longer. You can get a ton of profit just by doing, just by going to Lena. It saves you a lot more time and farm space, I would say, than instead of, you know, trying to do it all by yourself with the wheat. But obviously, I'm in a position where I can just buy like a max amount of flour here, and just it makes perfect sense for me to do so. Like right now, obviously, like if you're not at this point, you can't do it like at the scale that I'm doing at it yet, but that's what you would generally want to do, is just stack up your equivalent amount of flour, and then get as much fish as you can to basically, you know, plow through that stock of flour, and then you just go and sell it. Sell the fish sticks to Sophia.
I never get tired of seeing that purple woman flit around town. If my paw could see this now. Still can't believe she's the one who's been fixing my poles whenever they snap.
Zephyr.
Spring means it's almost summer, which means it's almost peak pie season at Sophia's. I can almost taste the strawberry rhubarb.
You already said that earlier in the stream, but thank you for sharing that with anyone who missed it. Yes, silkworms. Silkworms. Let's go get more silkworms in here so that I can start producing these at a faster speed. Producing silk, rather, at a faster speed. I still need, more mulberry. Actually, Mulberry. Let's go. Let me see if Thomas is open. Not Thomas, what am I saying? Parker. Saturday and Sunday, so probably won't be able to do that in the stream. Because we'll be heading out in about 30 minutes or so. Because so far this has been a 2.5 hour stream or so.
Hi, kitty.
Why do you always ask for sea urchins? There are no sea urchins to be found.
Your trousers are ready, Wesley.
Wow, they look good as new. Farmer, witch, now seamstress. Is there anything you can't do?
I can't whistle or snap using my middle finger. I have to use my index finger. It's weird.
I am the last person to be a judge of weird. Anyway, thanks. Now I'll really feel like me again. My grandfather used to tell me that bears and wolves are our friends, not our enemies.
Then wouldn't he want you to embrace the way you look?
Yes, and I'm trying. For him.
And... oh, there's Shelby. He's been hiding.
Zephyr's always spending time with the witch children. The wisdom of babes is precious, but their questions tend to be intrusive.
Also, give me some mandrakes, my dude.
Shelby, you must know something about this bunny ear charm.
Who said it was an incantation? Might have been a potion. But that doesn't seem quite right either. It's telling you to keep your ears open if you want to find the answer. That much I do know.
Did I already speak to Marty about it? I think I have. I think it's just Cameron. The fuck. Also, you may not be at the point where Cameron is clearly, like, a dirtbag, but I don't think it's much of a spoiler to say he sucks.
Have you tried hibernating? You busy little humans are exhausting to observe.
Obviously, I'm on controller currently, for those curious, and who haven't looked at the controller buttons in the corner. Time to see if it is Cameron. It is Cameron.
I'll tell you what this is. It's religious persecution, Tara.
Cameron.
Vanessa and Otto are gone, and someone wants to scare off the members I have left. Well, you know what? They're all going to reach the pinnacle, holding their heads, high.
Wow, you should totally shut up, my dude. Well, I can't really tell Gloria if I don't know where she is. Saturdays and Sundays closed. I think she generally just sits around town when she's not in the town hall.
Parker's my favorite customer. No offense to you, of course. He has a passion for flowers I really admire.
Okay, but what if I have a passion for dresses that you really admire? Have you considered that?
This is for you, Moosh.
And already get back to your ranch so I can buy an alpaca from you. Let's see. Okay, he's open tomorrow. I suppose I shall get the alpaca at the end of, or at least the final day of the stream. But let's see if Parker is closed. Oh yeah, I had already checked that. I forgot. Glass kiln. Purple cloth, purple silk. I need more purple. Ultra grow, rather. And very charming. Tanning solution. Sense of joy. Cheese. I will say it's very comfy being at the end game.
Why, hello there, Keeper.
Hello, Guardian.
Mm-hmm. I'm still not used to my new title yet, but I figured it's time to do my job and fix that broken bramble mess.
Oh, finally.
The townsfolk have been pretty respectful, but it isn't great that technically any of them could rock up here unannounced.
Agreed. Can I help?
Yes, I've got this incantation recipe that should fix it. We just need a few things from the gloaming, and we'll need some special parchment from Wesley. I'm glad my mom's back. I didn't realize how long I'd been holding my breath.
Hell yeah. Oh no. So, I guess I will go to the gloaming then. And also, like, there needs to be, like, a better way of doing the enemies here. They take way too long. Like, this bit is just so tedious with the gloaming. Like, going over here, and having to water them separately, and then having to plant them separate. Like, it's just all too much. They need to just move these plots around so that you can water them all in one go. And again, it's like, I have the watering can upgrade. I don't get much use out of it, though. It's a secondary effect, at least, that it can hit multiple at a given time. Silk. Check out Marty's Ranch. I can do the atonement spell right now. I need more Essence of Joy long term, I think. In short term. Again, I get a wand upgrade and it still doesn't make me take any less of my mana. Getting those roots. Again,
Oh, quick!
I'm becoming a better witch, but I'm not able to yet have my infinite magical powers not be triumphed by some roots grabbing my legs. I guess I will just go back to glass kilns. And yeah, I guess we'll just have a pretty busy start to next stream in all likelihood. Because I don't think I can really do much in about 15 minutes. But we'll see. What did I need for this besides these black leather? Here. Atonement spell, let's get that all done. I guess with the atonement spell. Time to get more fish sticks done, I guess. Which I know is riveting gameplay, looking at this. Okay, now it's letting me do the sturgeon. Why wasn't it? Why was it hiding the sturgeon before? I don't understand. Oops. Past a little bit. And it's that fish. Poultry feed. And I know this is extremely enlightening commentary. Got that, you know. But as I've said before, and I will say probably many times, I am a banter lady, not a rattling things off the top of my dome kind of lady. But, let's see. Not bad. Yes. Okay. And kinda need more essence of gold right now. And
Should I go to bed?
And And yeah, I guess we'll do a bit of stuff right now with Wylde Flowers, and we'll head out. Bumper harvest, bumper harvest. And once I'm done with the bumper harvest, I can get that all spread through.
Moosh, can I help around the farm? I'll have a bit.
Love, I can handle it.
As long as you don't overwork yourself, Tara June.
Hey, Miney. It's off to work you go. Hi, kitty. Hey! You've got so many animals now!
Yep, I sure do. You want to know how much poop they make? Lots. You want to buy one? Please? You'll need to extend the coop area to the pond if you want to keep ducks, but the pigs and alpacas can stay in your barn. Here's your animal. Now, what would you like to call her?
Poncho.
Well, that's not what I would have called her, but suit yourself.
I spoke with everyone, and no one saw anything unusual.
Huh.
But all three of the bunny-eared said they ate a dyed egg they found during the spring fling.
But I ate one, and nothing happened to me. I know Lena didn't place a charm on them. Strange. Thanks for playing detective. We'll figure this out. We won't have chaos like this in town. Not on my watch. I think Amira has the potion recipe you'll need now. Why don't you check in with her? I keep thinking about what Fairhaven was like in my day. My goodness, that makes me feel old to say.
The daylight yawns and goes to bed, and now the moon comes out instead.
And I do think that should be a pretty strong slab of Wylde Flowers. I will connect us over to Coral Stream Team on Twitch, my good friends there. And we'll head out. But I'd like to thank anyone who stopped by today, and I hope y'all have
Should I go to bed?
Great rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your weeks. But also, big thank you to Cookies and Cosplay for the raid earlier. I hope y'all, again, have a good one. And I love this overlay, it's so good. And I will set up the raid right now on Twitch. And we'll get that going. And got that. Setting it right now. Stream Manager, Raid, GST, and got that, and